What's up? What's up? This is your boy Big Miz from the zoo, and I'm back with another story for y'all, man. And this situation right here takes place in Baldwin State Prison. Now, I wasn't on the main side at Baldwin. I was actually at the boot camp, and over there is crazy, man. It's real testy. You know what I'm saying? It's like a whole struggle to try to get through that boot camp because they're trying not to get you to get through with it. They're trying to break you down and they want to build you up to be conform to their rules and guidelines and then go home like that. This was a 90-day program that I was in. I passed it, but I still went down the road because I had a violent charge. But while I was there, I saw something, man. Fight that was one of the stupidest fights you can ever see. One of the dumbest reasons known to man. And these two dudes got into it, going crazy about this one thing, man. Now, let me tell you, while we were down there in that boot camp side, we can go to the store. We can go over there and go to the store, but we couldn't get items like honey buns. And it's certain people inside of this boot camp that has connections. They be moving around. They know people on the main side and they can get stuff. And there's one guy, I forgot his name, but he knew a lot of people through the whole camp. And this dude put down a honey bun on his bunk. And he was called out to go to the counselor or something like that. So he dashes about the dorm. And everybody moving around and they're looking at the bed. Honey bun looks like gold. It was an icy white. It was an icy white honey bun on the bottom bunk with nobody to protect it, nobody to guard it or save it from what's about to happen with this honey bun. As everybody moving around, somebody looked at it and they locked eyes on it. His name was Scooter. Skinny guy, mad tattoos on his arms, low cut deep waves because he been there for a minute so his hair grew or whatever. And he's looking at this honey bun and he's locked in, looking real crazy. You're like, oh, shawty. That's that icy white boy right there. Boy, that's that icy white. And at the other end of the dorm, was walking up, is some dude named Tank. Little short, stocky dude from Savannah. And this dude walks around bullying and doing all this extra wild talking and stuff like that. But he had the weight to back it up. And he been through some fights in there, at least like 4 of them, where he done on their back pockets and everything. And everybody gets to see it so they know not to mess with this boy Tank. But Scooter didn't know. Scooter didn't know nothing about him. He came from another dorm over to our dorm. And he was trying to be the platoon leader. So he's walking up and they're walking up like together at the same time. And Tank looking. And he like scrunched up his face. Like, what is that? Like if he can't see, like what is that? I know it ain't the whole thing right there. There ain't no whole honey bun. And it's that icy white though. Damn, cuz. Who got that icy white? So he started walking up and they both came up at the same time. And Scooter went and grabbed it. He was like, bro, I saw this, bro. I saw this thing first. And he's like, what you talking about you saw it first? Nigga, I was walking up and I locked eyes with that thing off the rip. You can't tell me, man. Look, bro, I got it in my hand, shouted. This thing was calling my name, folk. Now everybody is like looking at what they talking about because they know they ain't neither one of they honey buns, but they still going at it. And he was like, what you mean it's yours? He was like, yo, bro, this thing was calling my name, Charlotte. It told me like, yo, Scooter, yo, come eat me. You're like, man, that shit ain't say nothing to you. And then somebody done jumped down off their bunk And he was like, man, he just said the honey bun said, come eat him, shorty. What the honey bun say to you? I'm like, yo, man. And the honey bun told me, yo, come save me from that nigga Scooter, man. Please come save me. So that's why I walked up. Scooter like, come on, Charlie, I got it in my hand, folk. I'm about to bust this thing open and take a bite. But you want a piece of the back end? And that's what made Tank mad as hell. He like, what? Nigga, I don't eat off no bite, nigga. Matter of fact, he walked up and he went to go grab the honey bun. Now they both holding the honey bun like, yo, get off the honey bun, bro. He's like, nah, man. Get off the honey bun, my nigga. Like, get off the honey bun, bro. You squishing the honey bun, bro. You're like, yo, we can fight over this honey bun. I'm like, nigga, I ain't gonna fight over the honey. I'm gonna eat this honey bun and then I'll fight you, my nigga. I'm like, look. Now at the same time, an officer coming into the dorm. Boom. Now they done dropped the honey bun right back on the bed. Now they standing there and the sergeant come in and he was like, what's going on in here? What's going on in here? Why everybody looking to that corner right there? I know when y'all all looking at the same direction, something is going on. So y'all need to tell me what's going on. Hold on. Oh, so y'all got pastries in here. Y'all got all type of sugar in here, huh? So that's what y'all eating in here? Y'all eating sugar? Y'all eating all these pastries and things? Where y'all getting it from? I guess one of them folk on the main side coming in and supplying y'all, huh? Stamps for honey buns, huh? Everybody looking. Ain't nobody saying nothing because they know Sarge on some BS. The fuck is he talking about? Everybody eating sugar. Me trading stamps for honey buns. Nigga, of course we is. What's wrong with this nigga? He grabbed the honey bun. He was like, well, this is my honey bun now. Y'all got it all smushed and ugly. And it's the icy white. Thank y'all. He walk out the building. Tank like, come on, you might as well come on. You might as well come on. Come on to the bathroom. You might as well come on. Scooter like, yo, bro, if I put my boots on, we gonna fight. He was like, what you think I'm calling you for? Come on. Scooter go, start putting his boots on. He lacing them up real tight. Some of his people was walking over like, yo, what's up? What you trying to do? He like, yo, I got this. I'm gonna just fight, shawty. Like, man, he ain't talking about nothing. Yeah, he big, but he ain't talking about nothing, shawty. So he go to the back. Tank already back there, done took his shirt off and everything. He done threw his setup. Yo, Scooter comes into the bathroom and say, folk, now you gonna sit up here and take your shirt off trying to fight? Then he went, kicked him right in his chest. I'm talking about, he kicked him with one of the good Chuck Norris type kicks. He like, bow, kicked him in his chest. Bro went back like, oh, you gonna have to do more than that. You gonna have to do more than that. And now Scooter walking up to him, he starts swinging. Dude ducks down, picks him up, takes him for that ride. Boom, slammed him on his back. Now Scooter on the ground, dude kicking him and all that. Now guys say, yo, hold up, let him get up, let him get up. Scooter get up. He's like, what's up, shawty? What's up? Then he faked like this. Tank moved back. As soon as he came up, Scooter hit him with a two-piece. Boom, bow. Dazed that boy. I'm talking about little bros like this. He took full advantage of it. Went uppercutting, bang. Went punched and boom. Now he held him there and he kept kneeing him over and over again. Yo, the power of the knees is crazy. He's hitting him with each one like he's running in place. Bow, bow, bow. And he keeps on doing it. Blood dripping down that boy Tank face and everything. And Tank, he must have shook up out of that. His head towards this nigga's stomach, smushing all the blood on that nigga's stomach. Grabbed him, took him on another ride. But he belly to belly this man. Grabbed him belly to belly and slammed him. And boom, they both fell. They both got knocked the fuck out. He slammed this nigga the wrong way, hard as hell. And dude Scooter hit the back of his head, boom, on the ground. And I guess his head went back up and he headbutted Tank. And they both laying there, face to face, laying on the ground. Everybody looking like, yo, hold up. Y'all move, folk. What y'all doing? They're like, bro, these niggas is knocked out, bro. Both of these niggas knocked out. Stupid ass niggas. Look at these niggas, man. Fighting over a honey bun. Now they both knocked out. Man, shit. Everybody started walking out the bathroom. Left these two niggas laying on top of each other. Knocked out. Somebody started beating on the glass and telling the officer to come in here. They like, go in the bathroom, bro. Go in the bathroom. Get these niggas up out of here, bro. Over icy white. Man, get these niggas up out of here. They should have just woke these niggas up and let them do their thing. I stayed on my bunk sitting there because I didn't even want to see the fight, period, anyway. I was cool with both of them, and I didn't want to see how that situation turned out. But from my bunk, I can see Tank laying on top of Scooter, and these niggas is face to face, knocked out. Yo, that was one of the stupidest fights I saw in my life. It was neither one of they honey buns. They got my man Honey Bun confiscated and everything. And when he came back into the dorm, everybody was telling him like, yo, niggas fought over your honey bun and all that. You put it on the bed, man. Niggas fought about it. And bro was like, yo, I know when to put my honey buns up. I know when y'all fuck niggas was going to try to take it or something. I was laying on one of y'all to take it so I could send your ass up through there. But I know them niggas was fighting over that shit. And he was like, what happened? And he was like, yo, this happened, and one dude slammed the other person wrong. They both got knocked out. Dude was laughing hard as hell because he put that honey bun there to set somebody up anyway. This is how niggas be coming inside the chain gang. Everything usually is for entertainment purposes if they bored, because boredom is a real thing in jail. You can die from boredom. Get yourself into a whole bunch of over boredom. But this is a situation that happened in Baldwin State Prison. We could not get those icy whites over there, and niggas will go about that action over some honey buns, bro. That's why I'm telling y'all, please stay out of harm's way. Stay away from bad company. Stay away from doing something stupid outside in these streets. Find yourself in somebody's county jail, prison, or chain gang. Because it might be you getting underprivileged, and now you down there in the bathroom fighting over an icy white though. Don't do it. This your boy Big Miz from the zoo. I'm going.